Hello there and welcome to another Team Clueless Games video. It's been a long time since I've actually done a video. Unfortunately, school holidays and change of works and that. But the new Ork Codex has come out since I've last done the video, and obviously the Beast Snagabit. So this is the last of my 40k armies. This is all of the boys. The Orks are just got them all out. Yes, it is the 6x4 table, which I do play 40k on, with all of the boys on. I'm just going to briefly go through. I haven't calculated points yet. My plan is I've written down everything that I've got. I will come back at the end of the video to tell you exactly how many points I've got. Because I need to obviously get this packed up before the wife gets home from work, as I've taken over the entire dining room with this. So let's get on to what do we have. How should we do this? I'll start from this end and I'll work my way round. Hopefully I won't miss anything. We will start with the new Gazgul. As you can see, he is still in painting process and that. And I started painting him. I wasn't overly happy with the job I was doing on him to start with. So I've put him down. I plan on going back to him at some point. Some point soon actually, because I want to try and get him done. Other HQ choices we do have over here. I've got the old Metal Gazgul model, which I now really use him as a war boss in Mega Armor. I know they've just released a new model in the Combat Patrol box, which I probably will get one of them at some point. And I did play a game recently where I used this as the new Beast Boss. I proxied at that, because obviously that hadn't quite been released at the time. We have got Boss Zagstruck here. This one was nicely painted by Jason. I believe I've shown this one off. May have shown this one off in a video before. Leader of the Storm Boys. We have got, as you can see, there's the first of the Beast Snagger. He is undercoated, getting ready to be painted. My nice Zogrod, and hiding in the corner there, as he does, little Gretchen guy, Mikari for Gazzy. We have got two big mechs, both with custom force fields. I've got an old metal one and a fine cast one of the only fine cast models that I do actually own. We've got the Red Gobbo, which obviously they released for Christmas a couple of years ago now. It is a model I had to have. I do like the Red Gobbo, and again, painted nicely by Jason on this one, and it was painted in time for the Christmas game, which I had that year. We've got 3 war bosses, slightly different. Obviously, that one is the same. He's got his little squig. I can't remember the name of Gut Rug, I think it was. So they did a set a long time ago, which he came in, and that one there is one of the old metal war bosses there as well. We have got, I know he's not a HQ choice, but I'll put him here, show you him here at the moment. That is Mad Doc. Obviously, let's get him out. All painted up, metal miniature, so he's all painted up, good to go. He's now an elite choice. I believe he was a HQ choice before. Other HQ choices, as you can see, we've got a nice weird boy over here. Let's get him up. Again, metal miniature. His staff is a bit bendy. That one there, unpainted, is Boss Sniggerot of the Commandos, and we have got a big mech with big shooter, with the big shooter on there. That's the HQ choices, as well as the Death Killer War Trike. Also here, as you can see, part of the Speed Freaks part, I've got one of each of all the new buggies, which I'm very pleased with the paint job that I've done on all of these. I do like these ones. Especially my favourite ones is, well, I like the fact that the rocket that's fired off with the not the dragster, the scrapper jet. But one of my favourite ones that I painted was actually the first one. It's the dragster. I think that is my favourite one out of all of them. Going up here, I'm sorry for shaky cameras and that, as I'm walking around and stuff as whilst doing this rather than just sitting down for all of it. Is my war bikes. There is, I did count this up earlier, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 war bikes here built. This guy was a custom one built by Clueless Mike. He's not actually attached. He was a war boss on Warbike when that was in the codex. This is one which I made up. Let's get him out. Again, it was when you could have a Warg banner on the Warbice, which is why I took the little Gretchen holding a banner on there. And this guy, he's in the Warhammer Legends bit, so you can take him. His points are the same, but he's a pain boss on Warbike. Basically, he's got the old metal pain boy head and arm, which has been attached to him, so that's there. And we've got a couple of big choppers in that unit as well. So, as I said, that's 15 Warbikes there built. I do have... There's 6 Warbikes there. They're the ones from the Speed Freaks box. And I've got another 2 Warbikes on Spruce. So that's another 8 Warbikes in total. Not actually built up. So that's that 15. 23 bikers I have there. These were custom built from the old plastic Defcopters. Again, these are the war buggies which you used before the new ones came out. These were built. This was again Clueless Mike. Some of these are Clueless Mike because I did buy a lot of my Ork stuff from him when he sold his army. These are built from. It was a toy car set, toy construction car set, I believe it was, if I remember correctly, from Toys R Us. That's where all the wheels come from, and it was basically just cut. We just cut away at the actual toy construction things, and then with the Defcopters, you kind of just cut the top off, cut everything, and then all the parts came from the Defcopters. You just glued it back on. So the mud guards at the back there, that's the rotor blades that would normally be on. So there, as I say, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 buggies there from those ones. Now I believe they are again also in the Warhammer Legends pack, so you can still use them. Obviously, they're set points; they're just not in the rule book. We have a looted wagon there, as you can see, taken from the Imperial. That's the Imperial Guard tank thing, isn't it? I can't remember, but yeah, it's a looted wagon that I've got for the Orks. We've got. Let's go back over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trucks along there. So five sort of transport trucks. We've got 2 Death Dreads. This is one which I'm just going to mention this is one of his favourite models. I use it in most games. His 2 front claws are magnetised, so you can have them as any equipment. But I generally take them as dread claws and just walk it up into close combat. And before I got that one from Clues Mike, I did start painting my one. As you can see, I built and sprayed it. It's red. There's a couple of colours on it, but I stopped building it because I just used that one. I need it's something. It's been in that sort of state for a good few years now. It's one of those things I should go back to and do, but as I'm sure most people know with modelling, you get distracted and end up doing something different. I've got 3 big the mech guns here. These are the actual official mech guns. Obviously, I haven't stuck the weapon bits on the end of these, and as you see, the first one is in state of painting, like all the bottom bits painted, and see if I can get it off one-handed. No, it's not going to. These top bits here, the actual weapon bit isn't actually glued on, so I can take it off and for painting. Another one there undercoated. I take these quite often now in games. I do have more mech guns, which were custom built ones, but I have left them in the cupboard. I've just got these ones out, and in my display cabinet there, I left the crew in the cabinet because they have six Gretchen crewmen each. So I thought that with space limited on the table, I would leave them there. Let's go along and round in a circle. So we've got 5 flash kits. I bought them when they came out. I think I may have used them once, possibly twice. Not very often. These boys in front of them here and going in a long line down here. These are the new Beast Snagger boys. Obviously, I bought the Beast Snagger box set for the codex and everything. This guy, I will finish him off. Go on, if he focuses. There you go. He's just about finished painting. I'm just doing his base. See if we focus on his back. So yeah, so that's the first one of the actual boys painted. Another one's been started, but I haven't I haven't really concentrated much on the boys on this. I've been doing finishing off other little projects, and I just had him on the go. These are the Squighog boys, as you can see. I've started on one of them. He's my next one. These are my next projects that I really want to get going on with, and that's their little bomb, their little cute little bomb that goes with them. And this is the one I have finished, and I'm very pleased with. I do like this. I do like the paint job I've done on this one. This is the knob on Smasher Squig. So that's him painted. I've done it actually fairly easy. I've changed some of my paints because it's a Beast Snagger stuff. I changed some of the paint scheme on like the Ork Flesh to what I normally do. So the Ork Flesh on this one is the new paint. It is called Ork Flesh, which they brought out with the Age of Sigmar box set when they bought the sort of the lighter green. So all I've done was the lighter green, the green shade, and then highlighted with the same colour green just to change it. And even the squig, I'm quite pleased with how the squig turned out. All I've done with the squig is use the Flesh Terrors red contrast paint and then laid it over with Evil Sun red, I believe it was. And that's all I did with him. So I do try and keep painting my paint jobs as simple as I can, because I know I'm not the quickest of painters. So I try and keep it as simple as I can so I can get them done. Right, along the back here, we have various different weapons. They're my 3 killer cans, which I've painted up and built and done myself. But again, I have another 4 killer cans. There's 7 killer cans there in total, which they're all pretty much painted up. I think there's only the one there really that isn't painted. Back here, 4 battle wagons. That's my one. When I bought my very first battle wagon, when I bought it, it was just a case of I just wanted to shove absolutely everything on it possible. The difference being in some of the battle wagons is my death roller can go up and down, so it will go on. So it can actually stick it on top of models. This one here, which I got from Curdy, the roller goes round, but it doesn't go up or down. This is just a battle wagon I bought from eBay. I got it for like really cheap because it has one wheel missing. And of course it was all built up exactly like that. So some people may not have wanted it, but it was cheap. I got it. And the last battle wagon over here, all painted up as it is. I've put the reinforced ram on the front of it, but that actually comes off and can be replaced with a death roller. So I do have 3 death rollers. Right at the back here, 1, 2, 3 different Dakka jets. Again, that one's the Dakka jet that I painted. That one there, which has a couple of bigger bombs, and that one there. I can't remember if Jason painted both of these for Clueless Mike, or if actually Clueless Mike painted one of them. I'm sure I remember Jason doing at least one of them. I couldn't be certain on that one. I'm sure someone will be able to let me know. Clueless Mike or Jason. Jason probably won't remember what he's painted because he paints so many models, but I'm sure Mike might. And of course, I'll show you these at the back. 2 stompers. There is one there, all fully built and everything done. And my one, again, it's mostly there. It's just not fully done. Every time I go to play an Apocalypse game, that's when I actually start painting and a little bit more gets done on my stomper, because it's not something that comes out in every game. But they have dropped the points in the new rulebook, so I have been tempted to play a sort of a bigger game and actually have one in the game. Also, in the new rulebook, I'm sure most people know all this anyway, but Gazgul can now actually fit inside a battle wagon. He takes up 18 slots out of the 20, but he can go in a battle wagon. He hasn't just got to walk across a battlefield. Right, what else we got? Down here, 12 Mega Knobs we've got. We've got 6 of the new plastic models, and obviously 6 of the metal ones. Again, if you've watched games from the Team Clueless 40k videos when I'm playing my Orcs, I take the metal ones because they're painted, they're really nice, and I normally only use 6. At some point though, I will get the plastic ones painted up and take them. And one of them, I think it's that one, I'd have to double check quickly. One of them is magnetized, so it can take all the big mech stuff, the custom fit force field and stuff. So I could have a big mech with custom force field there. There's the army of Defcopters, 2 of them. Some of them, the rotor blades aren't on, but these are basically plastic Defcopters, which, as I said earlier, I cut some of these apart. I bought a load more, which I cut apart into making buggies. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 Defcopters there. I've used occasionally. I would like to try again. I'm not sure. Again, obviously they've released the new plastic Defcopter set. I'm not sure I'd buy any more of them. I think I'm happy with them for what I use. Down in front of these, most of them haven't got their rocket bats on, but that is 15 Storm Boys there. 5 are fully painted. 3 of them are painted but need their arms and rocket pats, and the others haven't even really started. Well, a couple more undercoated, but that is it. Down here we have got the load of knobs. So this is 23 knobs I've put it as, and there is a knob with a WAG banner there. So they're all in. Some are painted, some aren't. They're all various things. I've put it as 23, but one of them is, let's see what I'm getting there, is the special character, the limited edition model thing that Games Workshop released. It was an Ork, so I didn't buy it to start with, but in the end I saw it on the shelf and went, sod it, you know what, let's just buy it. It's a different Ork model that I don't own. So I've just put him down as being a knob because he doesn't have any actual rules for himself. We have got 19 Looter Boys here. Some are painted. Obviously I paint some of my ones have been, when I had just 5 originally, I've painted an extra couple up, which I've had to use. I believe I used in a tournament before. We've got some tank busters here. You've seen me take these before. These were custom built by Clueless Mike, because tank busters were ridiculously expensive to buy, and I believe they still actually are, but most likely. So he's just like got the pistol and just stuck a rocket on the end of it, so you can see they've got like twin rocket pistols and things. Burner Boys. We've got about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17, 8, 9, 20. There is 20. There's the other 3. Yeah, so there was like about 20 Burner Boys here. Why I have 20 Burner Boys? Don't know. I don't think I don't. The only time I've fielded Burner Boys before has been when I've had Zone Mortalis games, and you had the templates and stuff, and they were really good in Zone Mortalis. So obviously you can get everything's packed in, so you get lots and lots of shots in. These 4 guys here, these are for Pain Boys. The only one that's really painted, which I think again is because it's been taken. Dropped an orc down. I believe he's been taken in the tournament there, but you can see all blood splatter on him. There, blood splatter everywhere, and that's the only Pain Boy that I've actually had painted. And again, the same. These 6 here, these are just little mechs. Just mech boys. This is the only one that I've ever had, and I painted up. Again, I think I only ever painted him for tournament purposes. These guys here are the old metal commando models. Again, I've only ever used commandos in one game, and that was just to see what they were like. They weren't particularly very good, but in the new codex, they actually seem pretty good. So I may they seem a bit better. They are obviously all still squishy boys, so they're not overly powerful, but I'm definitely willing to give them a go again. And plus also, because as you can see here, these ones built up. These are the new ones from the Kill Team box set. That Kill Team Octarian that's obviously just come out. That's those ones built up. At some point, I would like to actually have a game of Kill Team. I've never actually played Kill Team since it's been out. Obviously, I bought this Kill Team box set because I wanted the Ork terrain and these boys, and I may actually read the rules for it at some point and have a game of it. That is generally the main point of the army. I know what you're all thinking. Hang on a minute. We're seeing all these the elite troops and characters and heavy choices and that. But what about the important bit? Here they are. The Gretchen. There's roughly 30 Gretchen here. I've got a few painted up. and 2 runt herds there. So that is obviously in various states I've painted a lot of them. They're easy enough to paint. When I need some more Gretchen, I will paint them. I'm tempted to, well, I am tempted now to get them all painted up and have them as a Super Gretchen unit with Zogrod, obviously as they've re-released him, and take him in an army. And then I'm just going to scroll across all these. I'll go through them all in a minute. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and even more boys. And there's a load down there as well. So in total, I have 159 different Ork boys. I say different, they're not obviously different models, but 159 boys. I've tried sticking them in here roughly in units. So I've got a couple of units of 20 shooter boys. I've got 3 units of 20 slugger chopper boys. And obviously with those boys, I've stuck a knob, the knob with power claw generally in with them. I've got a couple of units of 12 slugger chopper boys. And then I've got a random unit. There's like 23 other boys left over and stuff. But that's just the Ork boys. I then also have, obviously, because you can take various in different armies, I have 6 of the rocket boys and 12 shooter boys as well. That is all the models. Blimey, about 22 minutes of me just talking. I'm sure most of you are probably bored by now. So that is actually all the boys. As you can see with the board, just going back just to the Ork boys, these are my shooter boys which I've been painting, along with my slugger chopper boys. But they are all slightly different. Obviously, these Ork boys I managed to buy from someone else. These are the ones from the black, yeah, these are the Black Reach box set ones. Yeah, the one which the box set which the Death Copters came in. I managed to get a set of these, all painted up really nice. And then again, a lot of the Ork boys which I bought from Clueless Mike when he sold his Ork Army up, he's done slightly different bits so you can tell. So when they're all on the battlefield, they're not all painted the same, so you can tell they're slightly different. So these ones, bit of yellow armour, white face on some of these, bit of yellow war paint on their skin, unpainted, so you can tell that what they are, purple arms, just to help you obviously realise when you got, as I say, if you have lots of boys on the table, you can tell what's from what unit. I may have to do something like that when I get, obviously I've got 20 Beast Snagger boys at the moment. I want to get more of them. I'm looking to probably get about 60 to 80 Beast Snagger boys, because I found out if I do a Beast Snagger army, which is what I tried before, yeah, I think it was about 60 boys that I used. The only thing I'm not too keen on with the new army is, with all the Beast Snagger stuff, is these boys generally have to travel on foot. The only transport for them is the rigs, which obviously the models haven't been released yet, and you can only fit 10 in them. But that's something else for another day, which I'll have to figure out what I want to do with them. But zoom out. Oh, let's just step aside. As you can see, that is all of my Orks. I'm going to go away. I've written down everything that I've got. I'm going to work out how much it's worth in points, and I'll come back. I'll let you know what the point total is for obviously how many for the Orks I've got. I'll let you, while I'm adding up. You all might as well have a little guess and get a rough guess. See how many points you think I've got. Right, see you in a sec.